Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. President Trump signed order to strengthen U.S. foreign policy. Prime Minister Modi meets President Trump at the White House amid a tariff dispute. Elon Musk and Professor Yunus discuss future plans for Bangladesh. Senate confirms Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as HHS Secretary with 52-48 vote. Hexet says all options are on the table for Ukraine negotiations. Top federal prosecutor in New York resigns after being ordered to drop charges against Mayor Adams. U.S. increases border security with 5,000 soldiers, eyes more military action. Governor Hochul launches new I-81 Connect mobile app to improve community engagement and project updates. Driver crashes into crowd in Munich, injures 28 in suspected attack. "2024 deadliest year for journalists with 124 killed." Cristiano Ronaldo tops 2024 list of highest paid athletes with 260 million. And USL plans to launch new Division I soccer league in 2027. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Donald Trump signed an executive order to make America's foreign policy clear and unified. The order ensures that all officials working on foreign relations follow the president's direction. The order reaffirmed the Secretary of State's authority over diplomats and other officials. It also directed the Secretary of State to improve foreign service by hiring the best people and making sure they perform well. The goal is to have only the most qualified individuals represent America. President Trump's order gave the Secretary of State the power to update or replace foreign policy guidelines. This ensures that all diplomatic actions follow the president's vision and protect America's interests. The order also reinforced President Trump's promise to put America first. Since taking office, he has worked to strengthen U.S. foreign policy and prevent other nations from taking advantage of the country. On his first day in office, President Trump signed an America First policy directive to make sure U.S. foreign policy always prioritizes American interests. This new order strengthened that commitment and ensured that all foreign relations decisions align with his leadership. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the White House for talks with President Trump, focusing on trade and tariffs. The meeting took place as President Trump announced new tariffs on imports from countries with high tariffs on U.S. goods. Trump's plan, which includes higher tariffs on steel and aluminum, is set to take effect next month. India, the US's largest trading partner, was keen to avoid being impacted by these new tariffs. Modi's visit came after Trump labeled India a big tariff abuser last year. Despite past tensions, Modi's relationship with Trump has been strong, with Trump receiving a warm reception during his visit to India in 2020. The two leaders met in the Oval Office before holding a joint press conference. In addition to trade issues, they discussed China and immigration policies. Trump's administration had already begun deporting Indian migrants back to India. Whether Trump will make any exemptions for India in his tariff plan could reveal the future direction of US-India relations. Chief Advisor of Bangladesh Professor Mohammad Yunus held a video meeting with Elon Musk to discuss bringing Starlink satellite internet to Bangladesh. The meeting focused on improving internet access for rural communities, young entrepreneurs, and women. Professor Yunus was joined by Dr. Khalilur Rahman and Lamia Murshid, while SpaceX representatives included Lauren Trier and Richard Griffiths. They discussed how Starlink's high-speed, low-cost internet could help education, healthcare, and economic growth in Bangladesh. Professor Yunus said integrating Starlink into Bangladesh's infrastructure would connect millions to the global digital economy. He compared Starlink to the early success of Grameen Bank and Grameenphone in empowering village women and youth. Elon Musk praised the Grameen Bank model and its impact on reducing poverty. He said he had followed Grameen's work for years and believed Starlink could further support innovation and financial inclusion in Bangladesh. Professor Yunus invited Musk to visit Bangladesh for Starlink's potential launch, and Musk responded positively. Both sides agreed to move forward quickly with their teams continuing discussions to bring advanced satellite connectivity to Bangladesh soon. The Senate confirmed Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as the new Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services in a 52-48 vote. The decision followed weeks of debate and concerns over his controversial stance on vaccines. The vote was mainly along party lines, with Republican Senator Mitch McConnell opposing Kennedy. McConnell, a polio survivor, questioned Kennedy's qualifications, particularly regarding his vaccine views. Kennedy, a long-time environmental lawyer and anti-vaccine activist, is the nephew of President John F. Kennedy and the son of Robert F. Kennedy. He previously ran for president in 2023 before endorsing President Trump. Kennedy has spent years advocating for vaccine safety through his organization, Children's Health Defense. With his confirmation, Kennedy will oversee the vast Department of Health and Human Services, which includes agencies like the CDC and the FDA. In his confirmation speech, Kennedy pledged to prioritize American health, stating he would work closely with President Trump to improve the nation's health system. Despite Democratic opposition, Kennedy's support among Republicans solidified his position. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth emphasized that everything is on the table regarding potential negotiations to end the Russia-Ukraine conflict. He clarified that NATO membership for Ukraine was unlikely in any peace agreement, highlighting that returning Ukraine's borders to pre-2014 conditions before Russia's annexation of Crimea was also unrealistic. Hegseth made these remarks during the NATO Defense Ministerial in Brussels while reaffirming that President Trump is leading the negotiations. He also acknowledged the military challenges Ukraine faces, with Russia controlling around 20% of Ukraine, including Crimea, which is not recognized by the US. The Biden administration has committed significant military aid to Ukraine, and future assistance may be part of the ongoing talks. Hegseth noted that any increase or decrease in aid could be considered. President Trump has suggested that US aid to Ukraine could depend on a trade deal that grants the US access to Ukraine's rare earth minerals, a deal that Ukraine has reportedly agreed to. Daniel R. Sessions, the acting U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, resigned after being ordered to drop corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The directive came from Emil Bove, the acting U.S. Deputy Attorney General, who argued that continuing the case would hinder Adams' ability to address pressing issues like illegal immigration and violent crime. Sessions, who took over the office just last month, submitted her resignation in a brief letter, not referencing the Justice Department's directive. She was well known for her successful prosecution of fraudster Sam Bankman-Fried and her conservative legal background. Adams, indicted in September on charges of accepting bribes and campaign contributions from foreign nationals, denied the charges, calling them politically motivated. The case accused him of accepting $100,000 worth of luxury perks from Turkish nationals. Bove's memo raised questions about the political nature of the case, though there was no evidence to support this claim. The investigation was seen as a reminder that no public official is above the law. The United States has deployed about 5,000 active duty soldiers along its southern border with Mexico as part of President Donald Trump's efforts to address illegal immigration. General Gregory Guillot, head of U.S. Northern Command, stated that the number of soldiers could increase further as military activities expand in intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance efforts targeting drug cartels. General Guillot explained that military capabilities such as airborne ISR have been ramped up to gather more information on the cartels, which are believed to be driving illegal migration. This military presence is a fulfillment of a key campaign promise made by President Trump, who signed an executive order in his second term directing the military to send additional forces to the border. The goal is to gain complete operational control of the area and bolster border security. Trump's approach continues to emphasize strict immigration policies, including the deployment of military forces and the use of unmanned aerial systems to monitor the border more effectively. Governor Kathy Hochul announced the launch of the I-81 Connect mobile app aimed at enhancing community engagement for the ongoing I-81 viaduct project in Syracuse. This app will provide real-time updates, travel alerts, and direct communication with the project team, offering users a seamless way to stay informed about the largest infrastructure project in New York State's history. The app is part of a broader effort to modernize community outreach, making it easier for residents to receive important information without waiting for events or relying on word of mouth. It offers access to project details, contract updates, and opportunities for job seekers and contractors. NYS Commissioner Mary Therese Dominguez praised the app, calling it a game changer in community engagement. As the first ever mobile app tied to a NYS project, it raises the bar for transparency and accessibility. Work on the I-81 project has been ongoing for 2 years, with several contracts in progress and more expected in the coming months. The app, available for free on iPhone and Android devices, will make navigating the construction much easier for locals and travelers alike. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. A car plowed into a group of people in central Munich, injuring 28, including children. Authorities said the driver, a 24-year-old Afghan asylum seeker, was arrested at the scene. The incident, which took place near a busy square, is being treated as a suspected attack. Two of the victims were reported to be in serious condition. Bavarian Governor Markus Söder called the situation deeply troubling, and Munich Mayor Dieter Reiter expressed shock, confirming that children were among the injured. The attack occurred while a union demonstration was underway, though it was unclear if protesters were involved. Increased security is expected in Munich in the coming days due to the opening of the Munich Security Conference, which will be attended by US Vice President J.D. Vance and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. This incident follows a similar attack in December in Magdeburg, where a truck drove through a crowd, killing 5 and injuring over 200. In 2024, a record number of 124 journalists and media workers were killed worldwide, according to the Committee to Protect Journalists, CPJ. Most fatalities occurred in Gaza, with 82 journalists killed during the war between Israel and Hamas. Additionally, 31 Palestinian freelancers who had stepped in to cover news were among the victims. The previous record was 113 journalist deaths in 2007 during the Iraq War. Other countries such as Sudan, Pakistan, Mexico, and Syria saw multiple journalist killings. The CPJ noted that 10 of the deaths were likely deliberate attacks. The rising global conflicts contributed to this deadly year for journalists who face increasing dangers while reporting in war zones. The CPJ warned that countries where journalists are killed often conceal evidence and avoid accountability, putting the press at greater risk. The organization also emphasized that the lack of justice for these deaths further limits access to information for citizens. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Cristiano Ronaldo earned a massive $260 million in 2024, making him the highest-paid athlete according to Sportico's annual report. The Portuguese soccer star secured his earnings through his salary, winnings, and endorsements. His move to Saudi Arabia's Al Nassr club played a key role, where he scored 82 goals in 90 matches, and his off-field endorsements contributed $45 million. Ronaldo's top earnings come as he continues to dominate in both club and international soccer. In 2024, he became the first man to score 900 career goals. The list also highlighted Ronaldo's endorsement deals, which have solidified his financial success off the field. As the year progresses, Ronaldo's career continues to flourish, making him an influential figure both on and off the pitch. His earnings set a new benchmark, emphasizing his remarkable impact on the sport and his brand. The United Soccer League announced its intention to launch a new Division I soccer league by 2027, which will compete at the same level as Major League Soccer. This league aims to expand the USL's reach across all levels of men's soccer in the US, complementing its existing leagues like the USL Championship and USL League One. USL President Paul McDonough emphasized that the new league's creation is not a threat to MLS but an opportunity to grow the game in new markets, including smaller US cities. The league will focus on building a professional soccer culture similar to Europe's system of numerous top-flight teams. The USL plans to start with at least 12 teams and aims to expand to 14 by its third year. The league also has no immediate plans for promotion and relegation. USL's vision is to foster soccer's growth in the US with a sustainable and competitive league structure. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 20,062.31. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 105.90 points or 0.53%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,461.47. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 497.77 points or 1.28%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,332.48. The Shanghai index is decreased by 13.90 points or 0.42%. Hong Kong stock close price is 21,814.37. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 43.55 points or 0.20%. Bombay stock close price is 76,138.97. The Sensex index is decreased by 32.11 points or 0.04%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Trump signed order to strengthen U.S. foreign policy. Prime Minister Modi meets President Trump at the White House amid a tariff dispute. Elon Musk and Professor Yunus discuss future plans for Bangladesh. Senate confirms Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as HHS Secretary with 52-48 vote. Hexet says all options are on the table for Ukraine negotiations. Top federal prosecutor in New York resigns after being ordered to drop charges against Mayor Adams. U.S. increases border security with 5,000 soldiers, eyes more military action. Governor Hochul launches new I-81 Connect mobile app to improve community engagement and project updates. Driver crashes into crowd in Munich, injures 28 in suspected attack. "2024 deadliest year for journalists with 124 killed." Cristiano Ronaldo tops 2024 list of highest paid athletes with 260 million. And USL plans to launch new Division I Soccer League in 2027. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel, and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.